Will salt marshes survive sea level rise? Well, we actually don't know, and it depends on three factors. First of all, it depends on the speed of the sea level rise. Secondly, it depends on how much sediment and plants the marshland is accumulating and is raising the elevation. And the third one depends on how fast is the land itself going down. And these three factors determine whether salt marshes, like here in the lagoon of Venice, will be able to keep up with future sea level rise. And we are here to study this inside the lagoon. So we actually brought the lab into the field. And in the salt marshes behind me, we have installed an experiment. And with this experiment, we are actually trying to find out how soft the marshland is. And we try to study how fast the land goes down when, for example, new sediments are added on top of the marshland. And this is very important information because we actually don't know exactly what is happening in the subsurface of the salt marsh. Now, these salt marshes are very important in terms of biodiversity. There's a lot of different plants, there's a lot of different animals living here. And therefore it's very important that we know the dynamics of this system so we can also try to preserve it with the rising sea levels. So here we have installed the experiment and we are measuring what's happening in the subsurface, in the ground of the marsh. And in these blue boxes we will put water, and the water is heavy. So it will press down the marsh. And now we can actually measure, for one of the first times, what is happening below our feet when there's more weight added to the marshland. And this is very important information, because when we know what happens below our feet, and we also know what happens at the surface of the marsh and with the rising sea level, we can actually answer the question if salt marshes like this can survive future sea level rise.